Hello and welcome to... What was that? Why did you jump off like that, Vinny? Oh God, he just trod on my balls. Ow. He's very straight. He's now sitting on my lap. Honestly, he did this, I think, last week. The second time, pretty much, in years that he's done it. There's something about me making recordings, sitting on the chair, on my settee. Excuse me. As opposed to sitting on the desk. Because when I'm at the desk, I'm literally got my back to him. He'll come and sit, down at my feet and stuff, but he prefers to be on the sofa because it's more comfy. And normally just sort of lies down next to me, but for some reason he's sitting on my lap and I'm stroking his back, and he seems to be happy doing that. Okay. Anyway, this is stress. Basically, this is going to be a stress relief technique. So this is relaxation for stress and anxiety. This is a technique which it's very childish, but that's one of the good things about it. I want to say childish. I'm not saying I'm not going to say go into a supermarket and roll around having a tantrum in the vegetable aisle. No, not that kind of childishness. But I think this is something that is actually based in science. Believe it or not. Oh, wow. I wasn't even yawning before I started doing a recording. So as I said, my name's Jason Newland. Please only listen when you can safely close your eyes. This is not going to be a long recording. And when I do release it, when I edit it and upload it, there'll be one version without music, one version with music. I mean, it doesn't really seem to... It almost feels like it's going to be a 2-minute recording because it's really, really simple. Blowing bubbles. I mean, it's the most simple thing in the world, and you might think... You might think lots of things. You might think, why have I listened to this? I thought it was going to be something more interesting. Why did I buy that car instead of the one I really wanted? You might be thinking about something completely, irrelevant to the recording. You might be thinking, well, why are you suggesting to do something that I don't have the tools? I don't have a blowing bubbles tube thing. I guess they still make them. Those tubes, and you take the top off and the lid's actually got a little round bit in it, and you just shake it and then you blow through it. But I guess everyone knows how blowing bubbles, how to do that. There's other ways of doing it though. You can... anything with a circle and just some washing up liquid and some water. You can blow bubbles in the bath, can't you? It's quite easy. Just need a circular object to blow through. But if you can, if you've got some bubbles, maybe if you listen to this and you have some of your own, or maybe you've got kids that have got some bubbles, one of the little bubble blower things, or maybe not the ones that you throw through the air, that you push through the air, one that you actually blow into. Maybe your grandkids do. Maybe your cat or your dog has them. Vinny doesn't have one, but I think he'd love it. I'm going to get one. Wow, this has been beneficial to me. I'm going to get some bubbles and blow it. Go to the park and just see him get all excited trying to pop them. Oh, I've never been more excited. I was really looking forward to that now. Okay, I have been more excited, but I am looking forward to it. That sounded like sarcasm, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, really. No, I am honest. Anyway, how this works, I'm actually going to teach you how to blow bubbles now. And you don't need to be taught. You know how to blow bubbles. How it works, it basically works on the principle of, with an anxiety attack, we breathe in more than we breathe out. Yeah. And sometimes breathing techniques, in my personal experience, aren't always so easy to do. I didn't find it very easy to necessarily do the whole breathing, and it's kind of reversing it so that you're breathing, you're just not breathing in as much, so you're not taking in too much oxygen. So blowing bubbles is a way to blow out, to exhale, but you get rewarded for it because there's a bubble there. And you might think, but I'm not 5 years old, JJ. A bubble as a reward isn't really what I'd expect. A reward would be a chocolate bar or a new TV. That's a reward. Well, I can't. A TV's not going to, that'd hurt your foot, wouldn't it? Imagine if you blew into the bubble and a television fell on the floor. I mean, yeah, that wouldn't be any good. So, but the other benefits is, with your imagination, you imagine every time you blow into that bubble thing, the little circle or the square or whatever it is, you're blowing out the stress out of your body. And each bubble represents just a thing that you don't need anymore. An issue, maybe a little memory, a little something that's no longer necessary. And the good thing about this is you can watch them pop. You can even name them. I don't mean like Henry, Paul, Sean, but maybe the argument that you had with the next door neighbour about the wheelbarrow. I mean, I don't know if you've had an argument with a neighbour about a wheelbarrow. I never have, but it's possible it could happen. But you just could say, okay, that's this one, that's that one, but just watch them pop. Or you could just have that, it's just a bit of stress, another bit of stress popping. And the thing about a bubble, you can never get it back. Once the bubble's gone, it's gone. You literally can never get that bubble back. It's gone forever. So once a bubble bursts, that's it. They don't have a long life really, do they? Bubbles. So as you blow through the circle or the square thingy where you're putting into the liquid, and basically it's just washing up liquid, isn't it? I don't know what it's made of when you buy it, but you can just fill it with washing up liquid and shake it. It does the same thing really. And you blow through it. It can be a massive bubble. So in that process you breathed out, but you're not focusing on trying to change your breathing. That to me is what I'm trying to get across with this, is in the past when I was having regular panic attacks, the thing I struggled with was the breathing. Even doing breathing exercises when I wasn't having a panic attack sometimes used to make me feel worse. I know it's supposed to be the greatest thing and you control your breathing. Sometimes we might need something a little bit different. This is one of those things that can be another option. And it's a little bit more fun than just standing there, focusing on your breath, when actually, well, let's face it, if someone's in the middle of a panic attack, they feel unwell, don't they? They don't feel good, and the breathing's it's not enjoyable. And you can't distract yourself by breathing. If someone's in a panic attack mode, breathing's not a distraction. To me, it's almost the last thing I wanted to think about or focus on when I was having a panic attack. I'm not saying this is for everyone. And of course, not everyone is the same. But this might be useful for someone that maybe would like an opportunity to breathe out, and by blowing it helps to get that out of your body so that you're not breathing in more than you need. And it can help calm down your mind as well as your breathing, of course. But because you're focused on the bubble, I mean, arguably it might not be the most exciting thing in the world, but it's a hell of a lot more interesting than sitting there suffering, wondering when you're going to be able to start breathing normally again and when you're going to feel normal again. So it's just something different to do. Something a bit strange maybe, and something that perhaps you could do with your family. You can stop that, Vinny. Stop it. You little monkey head. And it's something that you can do with other people as well. I don't mean like at a nightclub or at a wedding, but with your kids or your grandkids, or with your partner. Or with your grumbling stomach. My stomach grumbled so loudly then that even Vinny looked at me like, what the hell was that? Is it an earthquake? No, it's a grumbling stomach. How big must my stomach be if he thinks... Bless him. He's now laying down on my... It's half on the armrest on the right hand side, and his bums and half his body sort of lying on my leg or my waist. Doesn't normally do this. It's very strange, really. Perhaps he just wanted a little bit of TLC, a little bit of cuddling. He's not a very cuddly dog, really. Everything has to be on his terms. Anyway, that's it. So just give it a go. See if you like it. See if it's useful. I mean, this is based in science, by the way, but I'm not going to get you bogged down with why. But it's something that might be useful. let me know. In fact, I'm going to get myself some myself. Get myself some myself? That made sense when I said it. So take care. Remember to be kind to yourself, because you do deserve to be happy. Be gentle with yourself. You deserve to feel safe. Lots of love. Bye.